Hi guys, good morning to you here from Sydney, Australia. It's almost time for work, but I just thought I would drop a word for you today. I've just been reading about Solomon and Rehoboam, and they're two contrasting kings, even though Rehoboam was Solomon's son, but they're quite different. Now, what wasn't really interesting, what I really want to communicate to you was that Solomon, we know, was a wealthy and rich king and was a very wise king, but a lot of his wealth was based on taxes and hard labor. It made people work very hard, and they paid a lot of taxes during Solomon's time. But the people rebelled when it was Rehoboam's time. So Rehoboam maintained the same taxes. Rehoboam maintained the same intensity of labor from the workforce of the country at the time. But the people rebelled. Why did the people not complain during Solomon's time? There was not a single complaint about Solomon. Nobody raised an eyebrow. Nobody rebelled against Solomon. But during Rehoboam's time, in fact, in the first verse or the first few verses of his reign, as recorded in the book of Chronicles, Second Chronicles, there was a rebellion already against him. Why did that happen? You know what? I believe that happened because Rehoboam was not offering any value. Rehoboam was not offering any value to the people of Israel. Whereas Solomon was a man who was full of wisdom. He was writing books. He was issuing judgment. He was blessing the people. He was leading them in prayers. He was, adding value to their lives. People will go beyond their limits to be a blessing to a leader who is adding value to their lives. If a leader is just there occupying space and making demands of people and collecting their taxes and collecting their output and what they are paying, wherever it is, whether it's a leader in the workplace or leader in church or in any other area, that leader will not last. Solomon was not like that. Yes, people paid taxes, high taxes during Solomon's time. Yet people worked. Solomon made all the foreigners to join the workforce. The way it was hard labor. But none of them complained because they were building great edifices for God, and Solomon rewarded them appropriately. But Rehoboam was not the same. He had no value that he could offer to the people. So if you're out there and you're aspiring to be a leader, you should aspire to be the Solomon type of leader, a leader who gives out value to people. Because when you do that, people will go beyond their own limits. They will stretch themselves to be of service to you. They would spend their time, their energy, their money to support and to sustain your vision. But if you're like a Rehoboam who wants to consume and consume and consume, then you will not last. Your leadership will collapse and people will rebel against you, because ultimately they will think, why am I doing this? That's one of the problems of the church today, where we have a lot of leaders that are like Rehoboam, a lot of real leaders who have a sense of entitlement that you got to pay this, you got to do that, you got to do that. But if you go to the nitty gritty, people are not getting real value. They just come into church as usual. So if you're going to be a leader that will have sustainable impact, then you must offer value. Like John Maxwell said, leadership is influence, and true influence is full of value. All right, I'll stop now. Got a patient in an hour. I got to see you later. God bless you. Cheers. Bye.